Hello, ladies. Welcome to this week's training. My name is Sian Burton. I am a marketing consultant and business coach to female private practice owners in the allied health space, both in Australia and in North America and Canada. I'm here today to talk to you about when to hire your next admin and what that person should be doing. And we're going to really dig into how you go about figuring this out so that we can take the guesswork out of it for you and ensure that you make the right hire at the right time. So if you are here, say hello, let me know in the chat that you are here. I'm just going to make sure that I can see your comments because they don't always show up in the system I'm using. And let's dig in. So the first thing to think about is when to make your next hire. Now, there's two ways to know when this happens. There's the proactive way and there is the reactive way. Hi, Advantage, nice to have you here. The reactive way is when your team start to not be effective. So they've always been really good, getting lots of stuff done, and all of a sudden things start to back up and your team aren't getting as much done as they used to. That's because they're overwhelmed and there is too much going on for them. Yes, you can look at making them more effective in there, but generally if a team has been working really well and then they start to not work really well, it's because there's too much workload and they're struggling to keep up with it. The proactive way to avoid that situation is to forecast the growth of your practice over 12, 18, 24 months and to know that that is going to result in roughly 500 extra clients, and that if you have 1,500 clients at the moment and 3 admins, you're probably going to need another admin as the business scales to that point, and you can sort of roughly guess when that's going to be as those additional clients come on. That's the best way to do it, right? Like, we don't want your team getting overwhelmed. We don't want you panic hiring because that never ends well. So that piece around forecasting your growth and then knowing where to hire in that is by far the best way. If you're thinking, how the heck do you forecast your growth? Then go back to some of my videos around referral marketing, because when we build consistent referrals coming into the practice, you can grow and scale the business pretty consistently and therefore hire in line with that and know where the business is going to be in 6 months' time, roughly. So if you're, they're separate videos, so go watch that. But let's dig in then to how you know who the right person is to hire. Let's say you have been proactive and you're looking at the business and saying, okay, we're consistently growing. I can see that in 3 months' time, we're potentially going to have another 300 clients per month, and we're going to be starting to need another administrator or receptionist. Like, is it an administrator? Is it a receptionist? Who is that person? What should they be doing? How do you answer that question? So how you answer that, first up, is to look at everything that is currently being done in your practice from that admin point of view. So get really clear on all the tasks that your team are doing and who is doing them. Also, get really clear on the things that you want to be happening and should be happening, but maybe aren't right now. So maybe there isn't the kind of client follow-up that you would like to happen, or maybe the stock ordering isn't done consistently or as effectively as you like what things are not happening as you would like them to be, and add those things to your list too. So you should have this complete list of everything that your admin team need to be able to do in your ideal practice. Then look at your existing team and see what skill sets they have and what strengths they have. So someone can have a skill set but not be great at it, and also not love it. Like, you want to layer these 3 things in together. Like, where are your team strengths? Where are their best skill sets? And what do they love to do? Use that information to take that list and identify what of the list of things that need to be done your team already have the skill set and the desire to do. So, okay, Michelle on reception is great at doing this, this, and this. Josie's, the admin's really good at this, this, and this, but neither of them are very good at doing this, this, and this. Like, it's just not to their strengths. It's not in their skill set, or they can do it, but they really dislike doing it. What you will end up with is a list of tasks that your current team are really good at and enjoy doing, and a list of tasks that either your team don't enjoy doing or they're not very good at, or there's just a plain skill set shortage, right? And often the thing that falls out here is like some form of marketing. That's usually where the skill set is missing, but it might not be. It might be something else for you. This then allows you to know what you've already got covered in your team, what skill sets are already in your team, and what ones are missing, and what kind of interest the person needs to have to come into the role. That then allows you to create a job description around those things and to know the kind of experience you want the person to have, maybe qualifications they need to have. And that is what allows you to make the right hire for the right role at the right time. So there's a few of you on here, like I can see watching live. What is good about what we just spoke about? If you feel like commenting in the chat, that would be great. If you're watching back, comment in the chat, like what is helpful about that? And what is different maybe to how you've looked at it in the past? Because what I see happen is that people say, oh, we need another admin. We'll just put the same admin ad out again and just hire another admin. But then oftentimes they end up with like a double up of skill set and then still a gaping gap that's not being filled. So they're then trying to get the existing team to do stuff that they don't enjoy or they're not very good at, and it just doesn't go well, right? You don't want 2 or 3 admins that have the same skill set. Each time you hire, you want to be looking at what gaps do we have in our skills, what gaps do we have in our strengths, what tasks and roles do you not enjoy doing, and let's get someone in who enjoys those things, has that skill set and has those strengths, rather than let's just get another admin in that's a warm body in the front desk or whatever it might be, because it doesn't serve anybody. Like it doesn't create an effective team. Your team aren't thriving because there's this expectation they'll do things they don't know how to and they don't enjoy, and the business doesn't thrive because you've got these skills gaps that you need to fill. Hey Kayla, someone just commented, you make the right hire and identify the specific needs of your business. Exactly. So we always want to be making the right hire and identifying what we need over just hiring for the sake of hiring. Warm bodies are not good bodies in a practice, right? For a thriving practice that's going to go to 1 million turnover, everybody needs to have their seat in the bus. So I talk about right people, right seats. Everybody needs to be the right person in the right seat doing the right job. And that comes from you as the owner and as the CEO, objectively looking at what you have and what you need and creating your ad and hiring the person to fit that. So Naomi said, yes, made this mistake before. We'll be working on this, Naomi, don't worry. So that's my insights for you today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you have things that you're like, I have a question that I'd like you to answer on these trainings, Sian, let me know. Pop me a Facebook message. I'm happy to talk to anything that you are struggling with or concerned about. I'm here every Wednesday. So if you've got things that you would like me to talk about, let me know and I will hop on and do them for you. So otherwise, I'm going to wrap up. I will let you ladies enjoy your evening or your day. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you ladies again soon.